The interview you are about to witness is a real-life interview. It is not scripted or edited to obscure the subject matter. Furthermore, even though each interview is filmed in a somewhat light-hearted and entertaining way, I would like to stress with all sense of seriousness that the incidents reported by those involved have been expressed candidly and honestly and are a truthful representation of the experience at hand. So, without any further delay, let's take a look at this week's interview and simply acknowledge that often the strange and the impossible will present itself to us at a time in our lives when we least expect it, taking us by surprise and proving that truth is stranger than fiction.
Okay, so we've got Gary Grantham. Here he is. Gary, I don't know what you're going to be talking about today at all, but you've got something that's stranger than fiction that's happened in your past.
I have, Johnny, yes. Living in Cornwall at the time, and myself and my group of friends realised that there seemed to be another person type thing around us, and we called this person Mr. Mysterious.
How old was you?
I said I was 11 or maybe 12, Johnny.
What's funny? What's funny? What's funny?
I don't. What's funny about?
He was expecting to say 25. What's funny about that? What's funny about 25? How old was you? 11.
I wasn't 25.
You was 11.
I was 11.
No, I don't find anything
or
funny.
Or maybe 12, but definitely not 25.
We might have to remove Vicky from the room. Why is that funny? Did you have your shorts on? Was you wearing shorts?
At certain points.
At certain points?
In the encounter, I think shorts were worn.
Okay.
I think they were blue shorts.
Okay, interesting, because I think that's important.
It might be. It might be, yeah.
Okay, so you had a feeling of something around you. Did you ever see this thing?
More than a feeling,
okay.
To be honest. And there were maybe 5 of us, or perhaps 6 of us sometimes, and we were doing what lads were doing, playing around in the fields. But somebody noticed a greyish figure with a pointy head.
Right.
And he just seemed to be on the periphery. And several people saw
of your vision. You could see him kind of
our
out the
vision
corner.
of our group, yeah.
Okay.
But strange things would happen.
Yeah.
And Mr. Mysterious would always get the blame.
Okay. Was he very convenient when something went wrong?
At the time, very convenient. yeah.
But it was a reality. It was something that
for us, he was very real.
That you experienced.
He was part of our lives. Yes.
Okay. So more than an imaginary friend, not an imaginary friend.
Oh, Johnny,
no,
not imaginary.
This was a real thing.
5 people, we couldn't imagine the same thing.
So when you say periphery, kind of, you would sort of be aware of him at the corner of your eye. Okay.
There, and then you look.
Yes.
Of course he was.
What sort of strange things would happen?
Well, he would sometimes try to join in our games, which was a bit odd.
Yes.
Well, not odd, but a bit disturbing, really.
Well, yeah.
You know,
because pointed-headed grey man
playing football. Yeah.
Yeah.
He couldn't head the ball very well.
No.
Not that we wanted him to play.
Could you see?
With the pointed head?
Not with a pointed head. That is always a problem. Yes. Even with a pointed hat, it would be a problem. But imagine a head that's pointed.
Yeah,
but joking aside, could you see him literally in your full vision? Ever?
I probably have a memory of him being there with a tall, pointy head, quite a short figure, maybe.
But you don't think anything dangerous at all? Just someone that wanted to play along and be there with you? Someone looking over you, maybe?
I think he was trying to engage with us.
Yeah.
Looking back, and could have been looking over us, but
was it a man, or do you think it was another boy?
Oh, we certainly felt it was
a man.
A male.
A male, yes.
Because at that time, girls wouldn't have played football.
No, but a grown man rather than, say, a boy that's playing along with you.
Oh, I don't know.
It's hard to know.
Hard to know.
What time did he disappear from your life? Or is he still with you now?
By the time I was 25, he'd gone.
Okay.
Yeah, but
was it a gentle fade?
Do you know? I can't remember. No. I think one day he just didn't come back.
You just thought, hang on, where is he?
Where is he?
That's really months sad.
What's it when he stopped doing
he went away and he didn't come back.
I think so, I think he may have got.
Did you ever sort of like wonder where he'd gone?
No, other things came into our lives.
You didn't care.
We didn't. No, I'm not sure we didn't care. We kind of missed him.
Yes.
Because when things went wrong and things happened and
you could
things
say,
got broken, we had no one to
blame.
Really, no.
No, he was a scapegoat.
He was a definite thing.
Interesting.
No wonder he buggered off, really.
No, it's really... Yeah, he used to get blamed for everything.
He just got blamed for everything.
That's why he buggered off.
Did you ever see him around fields? Did you?
Well, we used to see him quite a lot in the sandpit.
Okay.
We had a sandpit.
Yes.
Yeah, and the sand was... My dad had a sandpit.
Yes.
And we used to make dents in the sandpit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is she laughing?
I've got no idea.
Okay, so a big sandpit.
Yeah.
Was it a sandpit or was it just like a sandy bank?
No, it was a sandpit because he used the sand. Because he used to, when he had an egg, he had an egg packing station, did my dad.
Okay.
And when an egg broke on the floor,
Yes.
which it often did.
An egg packing station, that's very specific.
Well, that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, he would test eggs.
Okay.
Like that, and they would go into this little drink.
That's stranger than fiction.
Well, it would make a lot of noise anyway. And then the eggs would be packed into trays.
Okay, that's
to the
interesting.
side. But a lot of eggs got broken, particularly when we were packing them. So he needed the sand put on the floor to mop up the egg.
Were these Kinder eggs?
No, they were chicken.
Proper eggs.
Yeah, chicken.
What was
eggs.
your question about field?
But he was, sorry, Dave.
It's connected to like
to that area.
And to the energy of
a field.
rather than.
That's a good question. Was he sort of in a particular location, like within a 5-mile radius, or did you see him anywhere?
No, we only ever saw him around our place.
Okay.
That's a good point.
That's interesting.
And there was the field, the orchard, and the sandpit.
And that's where he was.
And that's where he generally was. If he was
Maybe
there.
it's someone that used to live in the premises a long time ago. I don't know. I suppose you would expect them to be in the records if they had the big pointy head.
I don't think it was anybody from our family.
No, you'd know.
We don't have that pointy heads. Really.
No. You don't have pointy heads, and we know that from looking at you. Your head is anything but pointy, isn't it?
Well, that's the proof, isn't it?
Proof. Proof is in the pudding.
Unless someone's got a file.
Dave, that's not a very kind thing to say.
What are you saying, Vic? Say that again. She can't speak for laughing. I don't know why she finds it so funny. I think this is fascinating.
Well, at the time, Vicky, I tell you, it was quite frightening at the time. Nothing to laugh about.
Nothing to laugh about.
What was he wearing clothes-wise? Were they grey as well?
I think he was on-clad.
On what?
He was
natural.
Au naturel.
Okay.
Yes. A sky-clad alien type figure.
How is that what
With
you
a
feel
pointed
like
head.
alien? You feel alien? When you say
Felt like a
pointy head.
ghost. To be honest,
Like
he was
a
more of
ghost.
a ghost than an alien.
Yes, I'm sorry about Vicky laughing in the background. She's literally lost it. It's making the interview very difficult. So you're thinking a ghost of an alien?
Well, now you come to think of it.
Possibly a ghost of an
To be
alien.
honest, we didn't sort of analyse it that much.
Okay.
We were just kids,
Did he ever talk to you? Did he ever say anything?
Well, I'm not sure.
Did he ever say anything like...
Did he have his things up like that?
like that? Was you thinking... You wasn't thinking alien at the time,
Well, I
though?
couldn't see fingers.
No.
And
This is interesting. I want to know who this
he might
Mr...
have spoken like that, but I don't think he did.
It's just a thought, it's just what came into my head.
I don't think he did.
I'm just running with it, really.
He
Okay.
did a lot of running.
I find that really interesting. And do you think back from time to time and you think, I wonder what happened to him, I'd like to know more, or do you just think that was something in the past?
Well, it was an unusual
Experience.
so you do think about it.
Yes.
I sometimes, before I go to sleep, wonder
Do you?
sometimes about it. Yeah, something might happen
Yes.
during the day, and that reminds me a bit of Mr.
He might be
Mysterious
still
when I was
there
11, 12
in
years.
the background a little bit.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Possibly, yeah.
Did you grow up in age, or did you leave that place when you stopped seeing him?
I don't understand the question, Dave.
Oh, what I mean,
I did grow up in age, yes.
He has grown up.
Yeah,
So
I did grow up.
did you stop seeing him when you got older, or did you stop seeing him when you left that particular place?
That's a good question, if I understood it.
Yeah, we only saw him in that place, so we didn't see him when we left.
Okay.
But yeah, probably when I was 12 and 3 months or something like that, I stopped seeing him.
Okay.
Even though you were still there.
I was still there, yeah.
So he literally...
Or we might not just have seen him, and you know,
Maybe.
you
He was there,
change.
but
You know that
you do.
you know your mates change a bit, and you do different things,
Yes.
and you're not messing about in a sandpit. So you know,
Yeah,
he might have been there waiting for us, I suppose.
maybe watching.
He couldn't have been like a sailor because they have like the pointy hats.
Oh, you mean like a pointy hat?
Yeah.
No, that's
like
a
a,
really.
like a 19th
I know what you mean.
sailor because they have pointy
But you
hats.
don't. You think
No,
he had,
that's a
he
silly
had,
suggestion.
had a
He
pointy
wasn't
No, I
head.
meant
saying.
was it definitely
His head that was
was it
pointy.
definitely
Oh,
his
it's
head
his
that
head.
was pointy, or did he have a hat?
I don't think he had. No, he didn't have a hat.
No.
If he had a hat, he wouldn't have had a pointy
He's
head.
naked anyway. What's he going to wear? He's on something like Tom Jones.
He could have been
You know,
a jolly
he's-
sailor.
Eh?
Could have
Could have been a jolly sailor.
been a jolly
But it
sailor.
was very strange. I mean,
It is
was
strange. I
and-
mean, we're joking, but this
Yeah.
is something that
It
happened
did
to
it did
you,
impact us as a group
Yeah.
of lads for a while.
and it wasn't just one person. All of you.
No, we all see it.
and you
Yeah.
saw in the same way.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
yeah.
I really want to know who this.
Yeah.
You all
This chap
stopped
was.
seeing him at the same time.
Oh yeah. Do you keep in touch with the people that saw him back there?
Not really. I mean, the only one I might know is Dinger.
Okay.
But I think
Have you spoke to Dinger? Maybe he just took a liking to one of you in the group.
perhaps he went off.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Maybe. You never know.
No.
Well, I think we can agree that this is certainly stranger than fiction. Thank you, Gary. Thank
You're
you,
very
because
welcome. Yeah,
because this is the last one of the series, and
Okay.
that was brilliant.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm
Brilliant.
glad,
Thank
to
you.
have been able to share that.
Yes, you've got it off your chest, haven't you?
Certainly.
Great. Thanks, Gary.
Thank you very much.
I think Gary's head does look a bit pointy.
Do you think Gary's head's a
Light.
bit pointed in certain light?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we should try him in different
It turns
lights.
that way and then the light's different.
We'll try.
It look like
We'll
it's
try an
got pointy
experiment later, and maybe we could cut that into this film.
Okay.
I don't see any points.
No points.
No, I don't
Okay.
see it. No.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Quite relieved.
A thumbs up, Gary.
Thumbs up.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Brilliant. Thank you, Gary.
Thank you, Johnny.